What's up, YouTube? RetroBro here, and that's some awesome night of Fallout 4 yesterday. I thought I'd wake up today, check out some news articles, some reviews, just to kind of hear other people's opinion and get a little more depth to the game, since this is my first game of the franchise that I've played for it, and I come across the dumbest article that I have ever seen. So naturally, we're going to talk about it today. There's an article from Huffington Post where the journalist says that Fallout 4 is too stupid to be game of the year. Now that alone just sounds preposterous, but after hearing this, what sounded like a clickbait article anyway, I was like, you know what? I'll bite it and I'll go ahead and read it. And literally this dude has no basis of the game being a bad game or being game of the year. He spent the whole time complaining about Dog Meat the dog and how the game is too fake because he can be revived, which is the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Like, one, why do video games have to be super realistic? The fun about video games are for them to be different from real life to some extent, so you can enjoy some of the joy of things you can't do in real life. Second, even though this is the first game I've played in the franchise, it comes off as an open world RPG, though it does have FPS to it. So in any other RPG, it'd be like the equivalent of a party member going down and reviving them. So they do that with apparently all the sidekicks in this game, not just the dog, because my robot's been down a couple of times and he comes back too. So why is that such a big deal? And his whole article, he spends time just harping on that one thing with the dog. He had nothing else to say about the game except that he hated that the dog can be revived back, which is the dumbest thing ever. So naturally this was just a complete clickbait article. He probably did it because he knows it's a game a lot of people love and wanted to try to get people angry by saying this. And of course, there's like 133 comments bashing him, as they should, because it was completely stupid. So I think he really got out of it what he wanted, which was the views. Anyhow, I just thought it was ridiculous that he had the nerve to kind of make a clickbait article that tells everyone that the game is bad for having one little aspect that's unrealistic. Because in my personal opinion, which kind of aggravates me, is the fact that everyone thinks video games need to be super realistic. Coming from the 90s era where you played video games for the joy of just having fun, I feel like sometimes in this newer generation we're slipping away from that, and with the bigger graphics and everything being smoother, everyone thinks things should be like real life for a video game. And no, the whole fundamental thing that you're doing with video games is to have fun. It doesn't have to be realistic to be fun, and if it has to be realistic for you to have fun, then you may want to reevaluate yourself and your life. Anyhow, I'd love to hear in the comments what you guys think about this clickbait article, or what you think personally about people that feel video games have to be super realistic to be fun. But anyhow, that's your news for today. I've been RetroBro, and I am signing out. Like the video? Well, why don't you check out RonnRetrobro.com, where I showcase my favorite YouTubers, videos from subscribers like yourself, the latest in news. You can listen to the music I'm bumping, and I post my blog, stories, and news entries here. It's a place for us gamers to kind of get to know each other more and kind of let smaller YouTubers like us get better noticed.